Hey everybody, and welcome to the Daily Scopes for the 21st of February. So today the moon enters void of course at 6:44. This is the time when some astrologers say that you shouldn't do anything while the moon's in void of course until 7:41 p.m. tonight GMT time, when the moon moves into Pisces. So if you want to know what to do when the moon moves into Pisces, listen to the end of this audio. First aspect of today is Mercury square Uranus. So when Mercury squares Uranus, you and others can be highly unreliable, lacking the ability to focus on your work or anything else. Be careful when operating electrics and stay alert while travelling. Plan extra time, complete tasks and journeys within time, and make sure you've got all the tools that you need. So if you have to do research or you need to collaborate with a colleague, make sure you put in extra time for that, and just know that trips can take longer than usual as well. So yeah. Impulsive action and decision making can lead to unexpected repercussions. You can be more open to new ideas and solutions to problems right now, yet be cautious as not all your new theories or ideas will be practical for your current life circumstances. Still write them down or take voice notes, as they may become more viable, more useful at a later date. Listen to new and quirky concepts with an open mind that comes from other people, anything you listen to, like a podcast or news or whatever, a TV show or whatever, and but don't just take them in without doing your research. Make sure you going to test them out to make sure that the plans or what someone's saying is not founded on wrong information or wishful thinking. Because how it can be sometimes, you hear something new, and although, most of us are resistant to change, some people just like, yeah, I'm going to try everything. So you try something new and you jump into it, and then you don't get the results that you wanted. So there's a lot of scams and stuff going around right now. So anything that sounds too good to be true can be. For some of you, you may have a sudden sort of like spiritual, intellectual, or some other kind of awakening. Some of you may decide to drastically change your appearance over the next week or so, which can cause negative feedback from others, or you can be the one who discourages someone who displays eccentric, non-conformist, out-of-the-box behaviour or ideas at this time. Although you may want to rush, it's best to double check and chew the fat, think about the details, especially when signing any binding contracts. Content creators, along with the rest of us, may experience a major shift in their life. This transit can bring about a period of rapid changes and unexpected events, so it's important to be prepared for anything. This transit will be particularly disruptive to any routine or structure in your life, so content creators should focus on their energy and being more flexible and open-minded. Also talking about how we can use new ideas to get us out of problems that we may have been experiencing for a while. Talking about creative solutions to difficult situations, like you've got a housemate and they keep on eating your food and you need them to pay the rent, but how do you approach the matter in a nice way to stop them eating all your food but still get them to pay the rent? Also encouraging your followers to rethink and re-evaluate their ways of life, and just giving them ideas of how to approach their lives differently. All those types of content can do well right now. When the moon's in the constellation of Pisces, people can become more introverted and be more preoccupied with their inner emotional and psychological life rather than what's going on in the external world. This can cause problems in close relationships or the workplace. People can become more hypersensitive to what is or what they view as an attack on them. You can miss important details or forget to do the things you promise. The Pisces moon is known to make people more fearful and fixated than normal. Also more prone to manipulation or being deceptive. You can be more susceptible to psychic and subliminal influences, for better or worse. So just be careful, because you can be more vulnerable or gullible to deceptive psychic advice, because you can never ever forget that just as people on Earth can be deceptive, those in the astral realm can be too. So yeah, if you cannot stay grounded, it's best to avoid the astral realms and using your tarot and stuff like that, because the information that you may get may not be accurate. So when you're using your extrasensory perceptiveness, just be careful when the moon's in Pisces. Yeah, if you can stay alert, it's a perfect time for all inner work and mystical or higher consciousness development. Negatively, unhealed emotions in the subconscious mind can drive unstable thoughts and behaviours. So you may be prone to escaping into alcohol or drugs or any other distractions. So just be careful about that. And if you're overly affected and you feel like you can't deal, reach out for some help. The best use of the energy in the moon in Pisces is to plan for your future, especially your creative future. So if you're into art, music, design, anything like that, appreciate nature and natural beauty more. Working on artistic projects, listening to music or watching films or other media that stimulates your artistic, more expressive sides. Do all your best to avoid excessive daydreaming and stay realistic in all you do, especially regarding your career and your finances and your romantic life. Helping those who may be going through a bad time right now, or someone could show you empathy if you're feeling down. Take some time out to meditate, practice mindfulness, maybe some Tai Chi, yoga, gentle dance, or primal screaming if you just want to let it all out. Self-soothe, relax and explore the psychic and occult only if you can stay grounded. Said that twice because it's important. And it's also an excellent vibration to make strategic plans for dealing with any unhealed psychological, emotional or spiritual trauma as well. For you gardeners out there, when the moon's in the constellation of Pisces, it's time to plant and transplant, especially leafy crops. Roots can recover quickly, and planting your crops during the Pisces moons, even if you're doing it indoors, can promote immense root growth. So yeah, that was the daily scopes for the 21st of February.